Okay, welcome back. We are going to get right back into this because we don't have all that time and we want to cover a lot of ground. So, just to wrap up on foods, processed foods, we talked about taking too much carbonated drinks, Coke, Fanta, things like that. You want to stay away from those things.
There are no-nos.
No-nos. And then sugary drinks as well. Alcohol, maybe not.
In fact, that's a killer.
That's a killer, okay. And of course, you don't want to smoke at all because that just constricts the blood vessels.
You don't need it.
Yeah. I mean,
the system doesn't need it.
It actually is not just a needing that; it actually attacks and damages the system. So we want to stay away from, remember, carbonated drinks, processed foods. You want to reduce your fried foods as much as you possibly can. Of course, alcohol and smoking. Yeah, I know it's tough, especially if you're a teenager and you're wanting to bubble and hang out with the guys and all that. You got to watch out for that. Take a lot of water. Take a lot of fruits and vegetables, especially things like carrots, cucumber. What else?
The apple.
Just talk about the ones that you can afford. The ones that you can afford.
The garden egg now.
Garden egg.
Avocado, pear.
Mangoes, if mangoes are available.
Mango, coconuts.
Coconuts. Okay, coconuts
That's what you get in your environment.
Okay. So it's going to take some discipline actually to go out of the way and get these things, but your body will enjoy it. You'll be the better for it, and you're going to live a lot longer with pain as pain-free as possible. And hey, listen, it's not a fair world. If you're born with sickle cell disease, it's tough. Everybody understands that, but you've got to live with it. And these are the things that we're trying to pass across to you so that you can, take control and take hold of these things, and hopefully, like we've said, improve your quality of life. I just want to add two supplements that are very, very important. There are some extremely important things like vitamin C, vitamin D, immune boosters. We do a lot with our Brain and Body Foundation in helping to provide immune support. And we found out that once the children's immune system is boosted, is strengthened, is enhanced, they tend not to have these crises. And the other things as well that's going to help improve blood flow, improve the health of the blood vessels. So all these things are very important. And like she said, you need to keep on looking for knowledge, getting the knowledge you can. Join groups like hers. The numbers will be on the screen for you, so you can contact her and find out how to take advantage of that. Now, there's another important topic that Sister Debola, that's what I call her, Auntie D, has emphasized a lot, and that's about pain relief. The use of pain relievers, especially in children with sickle cell disease. So children and adults, with sickle cell disease. Let's talk about that.
The pain crisis, when it comes, all you want is a relief. But guess what? The crisis is only an indication that something is wrong with the body.
Right.
Because it's either you are stressed yourself or there's an infection somewhere and the body is sounding an alarm. That's why the pain crisis comes on. And of course, for someone who has a painful crisis, you're looking for a painkiller. And as people get older, the dosage of the painkiller sometimes has to be increased.
Right.
And guess what? It's addictive. It's one of the most problematic issues facing the medical world right now, because the painkiller ulcerates, that means can give you ulcer right from your esophagus to your rectum.
All the way to
your rectum. I've been a victim. I was on ulcer medications for so many years. And I actually had the climax that I almost died in the year 2013 when my duodenum opened up. The ulcer wound in my duodenum opened up. All the blood in my body was rushing into my GIS.
Your GI tract, your gut. So wait, the duodenum is
tomato.
this part of the small intestine. So you're saying that the ulcer ate through the wall of the duodenum, the small
Yes,
intestine,
it ate through.
and the stuff started
I
spilling
had
out.
internal bleeding. Yes.
That's a life.
Very
that's
few
life-threatening.
people live through it to tell the story. It's a story for another day.
Wow.
We're talking about pain management.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why we keep talking about nutrition, drinking a lot of water, is to reduce the pain in your system so that you will not need to use. I had to challenge a professor, one of the doctors from the National Hospital, when I had a lecture that he gave on painkillers and the ulceration of the human body. And I was like, so you are the people killing us. I mean, it sounded so terrible, but you know, most pharmaceutical industries are now working towards including some kind of gastric relief to the painkillers now.
Okay, so trying to add some kind of protection.
Something
so
to protect
the
the gastric covering in the body.
Okay.
Instead of, you know, when people take those injections that we were normally given, petidine, morphine, all those strong analgesic and painkillers, NSAIDs, they're called the NSAIDs, anti-inflammatory. They are very dangerous. They are killers. They're things that you need to avoid.
But how?
Unfortunately, a lot of people born with sickle cell disease get addicted
to these things,
to painkillers.
So what is the alternative? I mean, or what do we tell somebody who has sickle? Oh my goodness, our time is up already. The challenge is what do we tell such people? And I don't know how to get around that.
That's why we spend so much time talking about nutrition and hydration and drinking a lot of water. Okay. Do you know that when the crisis is coming up and you start feeling that pain in your body, grab yourself a bottle of water.
I think a lot of people fail at that point. They fail to act in time.
Exactly.
To take that thing and they let it develop.
It's taking the right decision at the right time.
Right.
It's taking that as soon as you feel that movement in your body, grab yourself a bottle of water, 75 cl or 1.5 liters, and drink.
Not wait until...
Don't wait.
Until it now becomes full-blown.
Because the water will improve your circulation. Wherever that clogging has taken place, it will move it.
Right.
And it will cause... It will allow the flow of blood in your system. Don't wait to keep taking painkillers. They are the killers. I mean, listen, I'm talking about pharmaceutical industry can put a gun to my head because it's just the truth.
It's the truth, and they need to hear this. I mean, it's not just about the gut, really. We're also talking about the liver. We mentioned it in the previous session.
It's what damages the organs in the body. And once your liver is damaged, well, maybe now that there is human parts,
they can print it. They can print the 3D parts and 3D.
Once the liver is damaged, the kidneys, the liver is the one that deals with every chemical that enters into your body. And so the continuous use of painkillers, analgesics, NSAIDs destroys the liver and destroys the kidneys. And that's what actually causes a lot of untimely death in people with sickle cell disease. And that's why this issue of painkillers, NSAIDs, it's an issue that Nigeria needs to work on because we don't even have enough information.
No.
And the doctors will say, well, what would you want them to do?
Right.
Somebody comes into the hospital, is in terrible, terrible pains, or goes into a chemist, and all they want is a relief. And that's the only thing that you can do.
Right.
And I was just like that anyway for a very long time, until the ulcer almost killed me.
And who knows how many people would have succumbed
And
to it.
only God knows.
Only
God knows.
Yeah.
How many people?
So anyway, folks, that's a very important information that we've passed along. Unfortunately, we have to come to an end here. We're going to show you a few other videos about some patients who have, like Auntie D here, have been able to survive and be able to thrive even with the sickle cell disease, just to give you some encouragement, just to let you know that certain things are possible if you know what to do, if you know where to go. So be sure to join us throughout this week. We will be showing a lot of videos on sickle cell disease, so be sure to stay tuned. God bless, and we will see you next week.